Hey guys, welcome back to Rebel Chumps channel. I have some updates done to my Action Army AAP. I'm gonna quickly show it. So we got the Bright Tech or Ace Tech, I always say that wrong, Ace Tech Brighter C tracer on there. It's threaded onto the polymer upper body, which is still a bit of an iffy point for me because the threads are made of polymer, so I don't know how long and how strong that will be, because I tend sometimes to bump into walls or fall, especially from a point of view from paintballing. So I don't know how well this will last, but we're gonna try it. For now, I leave the pistol as much as I can in its original state till something breaks and then start upgrading the parts. Reason for that being because I want to keep this set as affordable as possible. And I think I'm going to the right direction with that, but not sure yet. I don't know if the Glock platform, in particular this Action Army AAP, will be the best platform for me. There's a few factors for that. I don't know with Speedsoft if I will prefer pistols or rifles. For all that matter, maybe I want to go back to the typical paintball type of setup because of the tank, the length, and whatnot, and the weight. Maybe I completely will hate it system, but I do think, as somebody who want to get into Speedsoft and do it as good as possible with a tight budget, going this route is still very budget friendly in my opinion, and I can have a HPA setup for roughly 650 to 600 700 US dollar, which sounds a lot of money, which it is of course, but if I would have to convert an AAG to an HPA system, it probably cost me more than this whole HPA setup. So I also installed the actual some primary airsoft Glock adapter. So the magazine is already converted. It was a bit of a pain in the butt to get this adapter on there, but it's on there. I wish I didn't do it yet because then I would be able to test the tracer out, but yeah, I went a bit ahead of myself. So there's a couple of things I still need. That is the Polar Star Host Plus regulator set, which is roughly around 250 US dollar, which is a big chunk of money for me. So somewhere in the end of January 2022, I will get my paycheck and get that set done. I already got my paintball tank, so I just have to screw it on there. I also have to get some M4 magazines. I'm gonna buy the PTS mid-cap magazines and the smaller version, so I can run somewhere between 150 to 170 BBs per magazine, and then I'm all done. I'm ready to go. Toss it in a backpack and just start playing with it. And whenever I notice something that needs to be upgraded or breaks down, then I start into the rabbit hole of getting these cow and other upgrade parts and then upgrade this thing. Probably I'm gonna get a different setup for the trigger, different setup, because this feels a bit sluggish and heavy. Trigger pull is just heavy, not super comfortable. Of course there is a break point, so I'm not gonna pull the whole trigger. I'm gonna pull it till the break point to get used to that, and then just basically have short pulls. But there's quite a bit of travel on the trigger, and it's just heavy, and it has the safety which I don't like. So probably that will be swapped out. Also thinking about swapping out this whole bolt assembly for an aluminium one that Cow just recently released. It makes the gun it's lighter by another 40% because it's made of alloy, and it makes the cycling of the bolt a lot faster. I just have to check if it slams too much back and maybe cause some damage over time. We'll have to see. Maybe this gun doesn't last me very long without upgrades before something breaks, and maybe nothing breaks at all, and then I just leave it as is, because sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing and just leave things be. As long as they work and they work just perfectly fine, just leave it. Don't sink in tons of money because it's already expensive enough, and then just use this as my main setup or only setup for now for indoor, hopefully also competitive, and even if I do some skirmish outdoors sometimes, just use this setup, so I don't have to sink in tons and tons and tons of money in purchasing all kinds of equipment and guns and whatnot, and basically takes away from playing time, because I just want to play and not spend a lot of money. Plus I also have to spend the income with my other hobby, which is playing paintball. So because paintball is still my #1 to go to hobby, and this will be something I want to do on the weekly basis, like once a week, on one random day, and from Monday to Friday for a couple of hours in the evening. Just basically when people go to the gym, instead of that I go play airsoft indoors with a couple of friends and have fun. So that is the whole idea for this setup. Just weekly go out there, shoot your friends, have fun, and then in the weekends either grab a nearby airsoft event with this setup, same setup, or just go paintball and have fun. And that's basically it. So I'm looking forward to get the other pieces and bits. More videos will follow, and I will just do a sort of a video coverage over about the setup in the coming months. So if somebody want to get into Speedsoft with a pistol setup, and they looking like me to get into Speedsoft in the most budget friendly way, and still have HPA, and still have a quality of life and an enjoyable time with a good quality products, and not skimping out on the cheapest of the cheapest, but also not breaking the bank. Hopefully it's gonna play out. I have no idea, as I have had a 8-year break from airsoft. 8 years I did not airsoft, and I never did speed QB type of airsoft, so I have no input on that section yet. So very eager to start playing with this, but luckily due to COVID everything is closed down. So financially, my setup is not ready yet, so I have myself some more time to prepare myself to actually go out there and have a complete setup that works from the get-go. And yeah, super excited for it. Like, I cannot wait to start playing airsoft with this type of setup. So more videos will follow regarding airsoft and paintball. Hopefully you liked it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.